crossbow. Oh my god, the crossbow did so much. I think this is the new best bard build that you can make. Let's say the serve bow. Oh, I forgot to bring in heals.
Good night.
Gamers, in this video, I took some time today to research what the high-end bards have been running across the board. I looked into Yami and I was looking on YouTube and a few different things and pulled together what people have been building because I've been struggling a little bit. So I run some PvP, trying different people's builds in order to create what I think is the overall best bard build up to date for the latest patch. And at the end of the video, I will have a guide to why I build what I build. We'll have a little bit of matchups. We'll briefly cover that, as well as just like the songs and perks, stuff that you would run with the build. But I think will be the best bard. Enjoy. We're on a journey to discover what the meta bard build is currently, because I keep dying. I don't know, ever since they updated the health changes into the game with the most recent patch, I've had a hard time figuring out like what bard build is good. So we did some research and I was looking at some of different builds from people like Yami, what he was running. We saw this one that's also from Yami. This is what he was running on the arenas, which I like. Pretty saucy. I like this a lot. More expensive for sure, crafted up. This one was also very interesting. 177 health, 40 dexterity, probably a lot of true damage. He was running a Viola, but very interesting build as well. I think we're gonna try these out and see what we like. We also did our own research kind of recently, playing some different games and working on it and trying to see what we like. This build is from X3 Coop. We're giving it a shot. He had Viola when he was doing it, but we spent, I'll do a tally of how much we spent at the end, but we're looking at Rubysilver cap, Rubysilver adventure boots, heavy leather leggings. I don't have the most bisque grimmies, but we're okay. He had a little bit of more dexterity than we have. We've got True Fizz, True Fizz, True Fizz, Smile Rings, Grand Brigandine, max health, Neck of Peace. Very tanky. Very tanky, pretty high dexterity. Bard v Bard. Oh my god, we two-shot him. Slowest looting of my life, but God damn it.
Enemy spotted.
Later, bitch.
No.
What the fuck?
Okay, that guy got bodied. Okay, maybe the build is good. Okay, the fighter, purple mace. Fighter kind of had shit kit on. Yeah, legendary rondelle, Cyclops vision crystal. Oh yeah. Yeah, this guy had a kit on. Magic, true magic. Splendid. Crystal swords are selling for a lot nowadays. place to hit. Would it have made a difference? Freak goes off. I don't know. Okay, let's try a different build. Let's try a different build. Okay, this build is kind of adjacent to like what I've been doing in the past. Been going Frost Amulet, but I think Neck of Peace is the way. I think we actually just need HP. Too bad. Too bad, too bad. Our dexterity is pretty low. That's what I don't like. Our HP is high, our dex is low. That's kind of what we're sacrificing here. It is possible to hit those higher HP benchmarks. I mean, we're missing health here and here. This could be 10 more HP, to be honest. And I mean, if we wanted to go full HP, we could. Let's get it. Uh-oh. That was just poorly played on my part. I just knew I was pinched, so I kind of had to all in one direction. I shouldn't have gone for the protection pot, to be honest. Just, what? He wasn't even swinging on me. The hell was that, man? That was unfortunate, though. We just got pinched on two sides. I also just shouldn't have gone for the protection pot. That was a mistake. For that basic bard build, I would say this is pretty much what we've been running like all last season, with what, like a little less strength, a little more dexterity instead. And I personally don't think this build feels very good right now. I think this is like where I was essentially, and I'm trying to convert to what the new builds are. Like this, I just don't think you can get away with it anymore. I don't think you get enough out of the heavy Gambison. Arguably, I don't think you get enough out of. You know, cloth pants are still probably best in slot. I don't think HP boots are wise. We're going to HP. It's HP, Remy's, which we just substituted for HP. And then heavy Gambison is kind of an HP piece as well. Here's what we have. I don't think this is it right now. Where the fuck is this guy? Wow. Piss ring, piss. He just had terrible kit on, to be honest. We'll take his surge kit.
What are you doing?
That was way over his head. Fighter? The barbarian we were against. There we go. That was a pretty easy kill. We kind of just stayed outside of his range. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, that one was much closer. That's kind of the argument for the serve bow, though, you know what I mean? Okay, I imagine this guy actually had a kit. Strength. Eh. Oh, that's kind of bad. Nothing really insane. Take a surge kit. Dark leathers are bad. Little, little, little.
What's up? What's
This
up?
is the guy I was trying to kill earlier. Sitting here at the door. You can't play around that door anymore, big guy. Ooh, 5 hits. I don't know. I mean, maybe the build is still there. I mean, that was 3 barbarians, I believe, back to back to back, which also tells you like how many people are playing barbarian, which is pretty insane. I mean, we are in low roller, but I mean, take that guy. Take that guy. We'll take that guy. His damage action speed gloves are actually pretty nice. We'll take his surge kit, take the pots. I just heard somebody. There he is. Oh, ugh. God dang. Okay, what did this guy have on? He seemed like he actually had some shit on. That's a nice ring. That's a nice ring. Nice pants. Boots. The rapier kind of blows. We'll take a pendant. Double damage rolls on that bad boy. We'll just call it there. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. Take that. Okay, there's a man. Lots of man who's down bad. Move. No, I've broken my own ankles. One moment, please. Why does he get to attack? Okay. This is the neck of beast, to be honest. I think that, well, we have 148 health. That's actually pretty good. Okay, we're missing 1 dexterity, but we have extra action speed on our cloak and our thing, which kind of makes up for that difference. Rubysilver Doublet is giving us dex. We've got HP everywhere that we can on additional rolls. True fizz damage everywhere that we can. I think this is good. Wow. Should be dead. We're third partying a fight here. Where the fuck are those arrows coming from, man? Is this guy's a fighter or a ranger? Got a fighter and a warlock. Fucked up the fighter with 2 shots. A plate warlock. I honestly didn't think we were in range. We have to be hurting him real bad. Honestly, the servo. Oh, I forgot to bring in heals. No. Okay, this is not good. Okay, we need to take his heals. If that fighter comes back, we'll have a problem. Kill this guy as fast as humanly possible. Yoink this guy's heals. And then go through the door on the right. I'm gonna take a little damage from poison. Just kidding. Oh no. Mob killed it, so we have slow pull. I'm done. I'm counting that as my kill for the record.
Nice.
I'm just... We're both dog shit. Fucking second wind is broken, dude. Second wind is fucking broken. I'm getting third partied. Yeah. There's a guy behind us too. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Okay. 146 health, pretty good. We have a lot of true damage as well, which is pretty good. What's our move speed look like? Weapons away, 308. It's honestly not as fast as I'd want it to be. Strength is decent. Dexterity is decent. I think I could min-max this better though. And I think I kind of have an idea of what I want to build now. Oh shit. Already have a man. But that barbarian kind of got dusted. Thank God we shrieked. I almost didn't. If we don't shriek, we don't win there.
Huh?
I think we're third partying. Okay, we're not gonna make the same mistake twice. He forced the fight on us, we couldn't do anything about it. The barbarian's still close by. Not a bad kit. Purple agility ring should sell for something. I don't know if copper light tunics are selling. Additional strength dex max health. It's actually a pretty nice one. A bard, this will be a good test. He knows. He's a bard. He knows. He fights in the streak. He loses. Got him. Third party's gonna kill me though. Yeah. Third party killed me, but we still got 3 there. We kind of just sack strength for dex mostly. I think this is the build. Our action speed should actually be pretty good when we're all buffed up and everything. 152 health is a lot. We've got reasonable strength. We've got mostly true damage. Well, in a perfect world, we have true damage. Unfortunately, I am a little broke for that right now. Just running? Legitimately? That's so fucking annoying. See how hurt he was. This will be important. We got monkey jumped by a warlock? Yeah. Blow of Corruption, halberd, warlock. Riding in the dark. Plate just beats us, man. What do we do about plate? Okay, we end up hitting 144 health, 35% action speed, 37% PD arm, 11% magic resist. We have a decent amount of true damage. Like this kit should be compatible. Not having crossbow bolts is actually so sad. What's up, Joes? Howdy, gamer. Kind of a dead stream today. This guy's a crossbow, but no fucking... I'm gonna take that now that I'm using these. Oh, that wasn't a plate fighter. Well, it kind of was. We didn't hit the crossbow shot, but Shriek and All In still worked. Yeah, I think we just might be crossbow gaming now, to be honest. Granted, he didn't really have a kit on him. Got ourselves a barbarian. No, we just get 2-shot. I wonder, okay. We hit him 3 times. We hit him crossbow, we hit him melee. I should have just started spamming crossbow shots. I think that was a misplay. He shrieked. Barrel stuffing with the crossbow. Oh my god, the crossbow did so much. Oh my god, we would have killed him. Dude, I mean, that has me. That guy had 200 health. This is the kit now, though. Wow. 15 strength is good. Keeps us from being negative. Dexterity as high as we can, reasonably within, you know, health and stuff like that. Crossbow is just better for plate. And honestly, it's good into squishies too, because if you hit someone, you can pretty much guarantee all in them. And it's just, the armor pen is just too nice. Like, we hit that one barbarian for so much. That had me instantly sold. So after all of our testing, after what, 40, maybe 50,000 gold down the drain today, we tried out Yami builds. We tried out another guy who claimed to be like rank 1 bard, a couple different things. We came to a few conclusions. Crossbow over survival bow. I think crossbow is better now because it helps with plate fighters who are extremely meta. And in the burst meta, like Vendrick just said, Crossy is better. 100%. We have 2 options on the hat. We have straw hat or leather cap. I don't offer strength anymore. I think strength used to be good, just like full max strength, max true damage, and you just kind of beat that ass. Not anymore. Now health actually matters more, in my opinion. So leather cap. On your buckler, you're gonna want max HP, additional weapon damage, and then if you can afford it, action speed. Just the nicest rapier you can have, of course, because I love rapier. I love rapier mastery. The options for the chest, we have a few. So we have Heavy Gambeson, Grand Brigandine, the Rubysilver Doublet, and the Wanderer's Attire. The Rubysilver Doublet and the Wanderer's Attire I don't like because I don't spec for speed. I found what's most consistent is just straight health and dexterity and true damage. So we go Grand Brigandine because it has a higher armor rating, significantly higher armor rating than the Wanderer's Attire and the Doublet, which we take a little bit of a movement speed penalty, but not as much as we would if we had a Heavy Gambeson on, which also gives us strength and vigor. It doesn't give us dexterity that we need. I do build HP, but I want dexterity to hit 37 because that is the breakpoint for the stat. It's the most important thing for our build. When we go to gloves, we have 3 options: reinforced, riveted, or leather gloves. We can hit our dexterity cap without the leather gloves, so those are out. And without having riveted gloves, I feel like we're a little unbalanced. In fact, we can be like pretty down on the strength stat, if not negative. So it kind of just helps keep our strength like competitive with everybody else in the game. When it comes to pants, there are basically one option. I think cloth pants are just the best regardless because that's how we hit our dexterity cap. Without that, the other option is like heavy leathers, which is more armor rating, more HP, but significantly slower. And we don't hit that dex cap, and it's really hard to hit that dex cap with our other pieces of gear. Adventurer boots, here are the options for boots. Again, we don't take the heavy boots because we're not building strength. We're trying to max out our dex. Then we have rugged boots or adventurer boots. Either way, we can hit our dexterity cap. But Vendrick made a great point earlier. We were theory crafting, and rugged boots have a lower move speed than adventurer boots, which I don't spec entirely for move speed, but it is an important stat to consider. So I would go with adventurer boots over rugged boots. You get more dexterity, you can build HP on them as well, and they have a higher base move speed. When we talk about cloaks, I've been taking Mercurial Cloak, the dexterity one that gives us to our cap that we were talking about before. The other argument is for either a agility cloak if you want to do more move speed, or a HP cloak. I would go HP cloak or dex cloak. And like I said, I always want to be hitting at least 37 dexterity and just rolling health on everything that we can, health and true damage. The necklace, we have 2 options. It's always either been Frost Amulet or Necklace of Peace. Frost Amulet is going to be more valuable for you early on when you are going for a budget kit or you're more broke, because you can roll max health up to +5 on it, which a blue Necklace of Peace is only +7 HP. You get 1 true damage, where you could get like blue Frost Amulet with an extra true damage and still have that 5 HP on it. On the higher end, I would take a Necklace of Peace, because on the higher end, when you're fighting somebody who has more gear or you're more geared, the +9 that you can get out of a epic Necklace of Peace is significantly better. Significantly better than that Frost Amulet, because you might be able to live that 1 extra hit, and with the fast action speed that you have, that's you getting 1 or 2 more attacks off on the enemy to live on that like 1 HP threshold, or that last hit that you might have died. You didn't have that +9. The +4 difference from the Frost Amulet to the Necklace of Peace, the +4 HP difference that the Necklace of Peace has higher, is very valuable. On your rings, low end, I've been going Vigor rings with true damage. Again, we want true damage everywhere. We want true damage on our necklace, on our gloves, on our rings, on our back. High dex true damage is kind of where we're going to get our money's worth in damage instead of building strength anymore. And on the high end, obviously, we go Grim Smile rings. There's nothing better. They have strength, they have health innately, and then you can roll true damage on them, whatever you want to do. And I think that's everything across the board. Now, if you want to go like mega juiced, right? We can do, I would probably recommend converting all of your true damage to magical damage. We run a Demon's Glee, which scales with magic weapon damage, now scales with magic damage. So we take the Demon's Glee, we take everything with true magic damage instead of true physical damage. We run Brave Hunter leggings, which are basically just an upgraded version of our cloth pants. There's not really a reason entirely to build the Rubysilver leather cap or adventurer boots. Oh, a good point. You can put true damage on your cap as well, so you actually get 1 more true damage from the magical side of things than you do from the physical side of things, which is nice. And again, Rubysilver, it's just too expensive and not worth the cost to benefit. It just costs way more than the benefit you can get from running like you could get a purple Rubysilver leather cap with mid rolls on it, or you can get like a bissed out legendary leather cap, with perfect rolls. And that legendary leather cap is always going to be more valuable to you than the other one. Worth being said that the magic build has to have a Demon's Glee in it because it has the magic weapon scaling. Without that, you can't. That's on the most like unreasonably juiced side of things and how I would run it. But I think that's the best way to run Bard now, to be honest. Like after all my testing, dropping just like stupid money on it, trying trying a bunch of different kits, I think this is the way to go. Talking about matchups for a second, I guess we could talk about that. Bard v Bard is an even matchup. You don't have to consider it. Bard v Fighter, Crystal Sword, Plate Fighters. I think this build stands a better chance with the crossbow and the high HP. And the magic damage is also going to help you if you are on that like super juice side of things, because plate is all PDR, not magic damage reduction. So it's going to hurt them significantly so. But I would say now it feels like plate fighters can just beat bards. So I would stay away from them. Generally speaking, if you can avoid it, I don't fight them. Call me a pussy, but they're just way too strong with the crystal sword right now. Barbarians, we killed a lot of barbarians with this kit today. I thought the barbarians were going to be a problem. They were not a problem nearly as much as I thought they would be. We just sit at your range, and I think I did have a serbo when I was doing it most, but honestly, the reason I switched to my crossbow, and I'll play the clip in a second, is because I tried to all in a fighter just point blank with a crossbow shriek and then just meleeing him to death. Or not a fighter, but a barbarian, and he had like 200 health, and the only reason we lost to him is because he was abusing a bug in the game where he uses a lantern to instantly animation cancel, pulling out his Bardiche and hitting us. If we had gotten one more hit off, we would have killed him. Okay, that brings us to Wizards. Wizards have always been the same. They beat you at range. If you can get up close, you can just kind of fucking tap them real fast. And with the crossbow, I mean, if you hit a headshot, they're almost dead instantly. If you hit a body shot, you can all in. You hit, 2-3 crossbow shots, they're dead. It's about just like catching up to them, using your Lamentive Lingor to slow them down, and then catch up. Rogues, not a problem. You can still just shriek and all in a rogue. You don't have to really even worry about entry damage. Obviously, entry damage is always going to be better, but just hit your shriek of weakness, all in a rogue, they die. Rangers absolutely abuse you at range. They're still one of the strongest classes in the game, especially with like the low HP meta that we're in. They're terrifying. If a ranger is far away or is set up with traps or just faster than you, you cannot fight them because they will just beat your ass with quick shot. If you land in a trap, you're dead. If you get hit by all of the quick shots, you're probably dead. If that doesn't kill you, multi-shot kills you, and often they have forceful shot to knock you back. So I stay away from rangers unless you can get the jump on a ranger and you can just shriek and all in them. You can beat their ass. Like, they are very squishy. They're a very squishy DPS class, but they have up close damage as well as far away damage. So like it's difficult. The druid bard matchup is interesting. I feel like it's always like they just go into bear form. They fight you. They try to close you in and lock you in with bear form and just like 3-shot you, which will happen. The way to avoid that is to just kind of like kite the shit out of them. Just run away kite, run away kite, run away kite. Now, if we don't have a serve bow, it's going to be a little more difficult, but not impossible. Crossbow makes a difference. You got a shriek, you got a Lamentive Lingor. I think it's more of a skill matchup than anything. Clerics, I think it's very similar to fighter, but clerics are a lot worse than fighters are right now. When you get that crossbow shot, you are pretty much looking good. You're looking good. You're doing fine. Warlocks? Warlocks is kind of the same thing. You can either outrange them with your crossbow / servo, whatever you're going to use. Again, I'm converting to crossbow, I think, now. But it's just playing around the Phantom Eyes. Basically getting rid of the Phantom Eyes so then you can catch up to them and all in. If you take damage before they Phantom Eyes, you're better off backing up and healing and staying on full HP, because when they come out, they're gonna run away from you. They're gonna heal off of you with their Curse of Pain while they're in Phantom Eyes, and then they're just going to be able to out DPS you. So you want to always fight them when you're at max health or outrange them. And plated up Warlocks, same thing. Crossbow helps us. It does a lot of damage to them because it just has 30% armor pen on it. And are we missing anything else? I don't think so. I mean, like, briefly, we can go over the perks: Charismatic Performance, Rapier Mastery, Spear Dexterity, and Warsong. Always going to be our best against PvP. Don't think there's an argument for anything else, to be honest. We run double music, of course, and playing solos, I go all 2-minute buffs. I go Shriek of Weakness, Lamentive Lingor, and I love Unchained Harmony, so I run that. Again, I've said this a few times, but I never get the chance to get Accelerando or Allegro off in solos. There's an argument to be made for Song of Silence versus the magic classes, stuff like that. I don't pack it. Maybe you could. Again, I have 2 slots here. This is what I use day to day. People ask about the skin sometimes. I don't think it matters. Ultimately, I think races are more about visuals than anything. I love the 1 additional weapon damage. I do take the -3 move speed hit. I think it's worth it, because I like just hitting like a freight train. Honestly, Philidian would be good here. Mummy, I guess, if you wanted to. Any of the skeletons for the additional armor rating. But again, you're losing something just about as even as you are gaining something. Nightmare Skelly Biss. I mean, it can be. I mean, there is more physical attackers than magic in the game. But I like Frost Skelly because of the 1 weapon damage. You just don't see 1 weapon damage on... You can't build 1 weapon damage anywhere else. Whereas like agility, I can find it on any piece, for the most part. Dexterity, I can build anywhere. Max health, I can get everywhere. Action speed really hurts to take the L there. Stuff like that. But that's the build. That's how you fight the matchups. I'm going to put in some of the, we're going to watch the PvP first. But I think that's kind of it. Ultimately, I think this is the new best Bard build that you can make. And that's what I'm going to be running for the foreseeable future. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. But I appreciate you guys watching today. I'm actually going to call it there. GG's. All right. I'm an ape. I'm an ape. I'm an ape. I'm an ape. There's a couple things that I had incorrect on the build a little bit, so I just wanted to make a quick addendum to fix that. So I went over here, and when I clicked on action speed from dexterity on the wiki, I was given this graph. This graph is actually manual dexterity. It's not action speed, so we don't want to build for 37 dexterity. We want to click on the action speed graph, and we want to build for the 41 breakpoint. So we actually want to be getting a little bit more dexterity than I did say in the build. I just had that completely wrong. So I wanted to fix that. I used the wrong graph on accident because I clicked on wiki wrong. The other thing is we actually want to switch our gloves that we're using because we don't want to use riveted gloves anymore because we're not investing anything in strength. We have a 13 base strength on Bard. Arousing Rhythms gets us +2, which gives us to the 15, so we're not negative on strength. But the way that damage is calculated, and I watched a lore video that did like a really good job of explaining why you want to build true damage over strength and not really both, is because all of our damage just about is coming from true damage. So giving that like 4 or 5 strengths from the riveted gloves is essentially meaningless to us because it's not giving us enough of a difference on our fizz power bonus to make it worth adding into the equation. That combined with needing a little bit more dex in our build because we're trying to hit we're trying to hit 41, maybe a little over even, means that we either want to go with leather gloves for the extra dexterity, or we can go reinforced gloves with the extra health. But I'm going to lean towards leather gloves actually. Official best Bard build in my opinion is actually going to be leather gloves on it instead. So we're building for dexterity, true damage, and HP. That's it. We're trying to hit a breakpoint of 41 on dexterity because that's what the action speed graph says, right? We get 1.5% each up to 34%, and that's when it starts to fall off. Instead of getting 1.5, we're starting to get less. We get 1. But that 1% is still not bad. 40% action speed is kind of where it's at, but 41 is our new goal. Sorry about that. I'm an ape.